Hi, in our last session, we have seen 15 types of matrices. Now we are going to see the next type of matrix, which is Hermitian matrix. The Hermitian matrix A is called Hermitian matrix if ijth element of A is equal to conjugate complex jth element of A. So there are two conditions for the Hermitian matrix. The first condition is the matrix should be square matrix. Now we'll see the second condition. Before that, I will tell you what is meant by the Aij. Aij is the element of the matrix, okay, which shows the specified position of that element in a matrix. I stand for row number and J stand for column number. Okay. So when we interchange rows and column number, we'll get the new specified element. Okay, so I will give you one example. Suppose A23. Suppose one element which having row number 2 and column number 3. So after interchange, we'll get the new element. Okay. So in the second condition, the one element in the matrix or Hermitian matrix, okay, when we interchange its rows and column number, the number or the element which we got, which should be complex conjugate of the earlier number. If the two condition is satisfied, then that matrix should be, or we can call that matrix Hermitian matrix. So this is one example of the Hermitian matrix. You can see here, this is the element A2 plus 3i, which number is A1, 2. 1 is a row number, 2 is a column number, and its interchange element number is A21. So this is A21. You can see that both are complex conjugate of each other. Similarly for this element, its position is A13 and this element position is A31. So both are complex conjugate of each other. You can see here as well, both are complex conjugate of each other. So this example satisfy both conditions. This is a square matrix, it means it is 3 by 3, and when we interchange rows and column numbers, the element which we got, that element is a complex conjugate of the earlier element. So this is an example of Hermitian matrix. So I will give you another example. Suppose this is matrix B. So you can see here, these are the diagonal elements, these are the real numbers, and you can see these complex number are complex conjugate of each other. This is A12 and this is A21. So this is the example of Hermitian matrix. And there is another one property of the Hermitian matrix is, suppose your given matrix is a Hermitian matrix, okay, and when you take its transpose of conjugate, then you will get same matrix. So I will show you of this example. So I will take first of all it transpose. So I will take conjugate of this matrix. So I will get 1, 2 minus 3i, 3 minus I, 2 plus 3i, okay, then 2, 1 plus 2i, 3 plus I, 1 minus 2i, and lastly 5. Okay, and now I will take transpose of it. So I will get 1, 2 minus 3i, then 3 minus I, 2 plus 3i, 2, 1 plus 2i, 3 plus I, 1 minus 2i, and 5. Now you can see here, this A and this is transpose of conjugate matrix. Both are same. So that is the another property of the Hermitian matrix. The given matrix is equal to the transpose of the complex conjugate of that matrix. So now next matrix, which is Q-Hermitian matrix. Student, this is opposite of Hermitian matrix except one condition. So I will tell you that. A square matrix Aij is called as Q-Hermitian matrix if ijth element of the A is equal to the negative of conjugate complex of jth element of A. So here also two conditions. So first condition, your matrix should be square matrix, and second one, the ijth element is negative of jth element. Okay, negative of complex conjugate of the jth element. Okay, so you can see here, this is 2 minus 3, this is 2 plus 3, which is complex conjugate of that number, and here is a minus sign. Okay, so negative of complex conjugate. Similarly for A13 and 31 also. Next one, A12, sorry, A23 and A32. Okay, so if the condition if these two condition is satisfied, then given matrix is a skew Hermitian matrix. There is another one condition for this skew Hermitian matrix, which is also important. That condition can ask in MCQ exam. The diagonal elements, you can see here, the diagonal elements is 0 or imaginary numbers. This is also very important condition in skew Hermitian matrix. The diagonal matrix or the diagonal elements should be 0 or either 0 or pure imaginary. So these are the conditions for this skew Hermitian matrix. Now next, idempotent matrix. So in this matrix, suppose we have any matrix A, and when we square it, then we'll get same matrix. So that means our given matrix is a idempotent matrix. Okay, a matrix in which the square of the matrix, it will give the same matrix. Then the given matrix is called as a idempotent matrix. So there is one example. This matrix A, we will square it. Okay, multiply by first matrix with the itself, and we will get same matrix. So that means our matrix A is a idempotent matrix. Okay, so condition for idempotent matrix is A square is equal to A. Okay, now next matrix, periodic matrix. Okay, so in this matrix, any power of A means more than 2 or more than that power of the matrix. Okay, it give you same matrix. Okay, so that matrix is called as a periodic matrix. So this is condition A, k plus 1. K is an integer of the matrix. Okay, and k is a positive integer, means it's having only positive values. So this is another example. A square is equal to A, or A cube is equal to A raised to 4 is equal to A. Okay, so if that is satisfied, then your matrix is a periodic matrix. Now next, nilpotent matrix. Okay, suppose we square it, the matrix. Okay, we will get the answer is 0. Or we cube it, the matrix, means A into A into A, you get null matrix or 0 matrix. Okay, so that means given matrix is a nilpotent matrix. Okay, this is the example of the nilpotent matrix. You can see here, this is our given matrix A. When we square it, A into A, and we will get the 0 matrix or the 0 answer. So that means our given matrix is a nilpotent matrix. Now, involuntary matrix. So in which when we square it, the given matrix, we will get identity matrix. Okay, so that means our given matrix is a involuntary matrix. So this is one example. This is our matrix A. when we multiply with A means A square, we'll get same matrix or we'll get identity matrix. So that means our given matrix A is a involuntary matrix. Now singular matrix. When we find out the determinant of any matrix and we will get answer is 0 of that determinant. So that means our given matrix is a singular matrix. So student, this is one example. This is our matrix A. Okay. And to find out determinant, what we will do here? Cross multiplication of the matrix. 1 into 6 minus 2 into 3. So 6 minus 6, answer is 0. So if determinant of the matrix is 0, that means this given matrix is a singular matrix. Okay. And suppose you have any another matrix. So okay, you can see here determinant of this matrix is minus 2. So if determinant is non-zero, that means your matrix is a non-singular matrix. Okay. If determinant 0, then matrix is a singular, and it is non-zero, then means matrix is a non-singular. So these are the total 23 types of the matrices. I hope all of you understand that. Okay, if you have any query, then write down in discussion. Okay, I will give you the all answer of your discussions in the discussion box. Thank you so much.